Bring it in, pips and players. It's Bro Fresco here, and today we have the exciting video, the ultimate skin of Elementalist Lux. This is the new ultimate skin for League of Legends, and she has 10 different forms. That means 10 different skins in this one skin. So 10 different sets of abilities. It's going to be the longest skin spotlight I have ever done. But before we jump into it, I do want to say there will be an RP giveaway on this video. To enter, all you have to do is leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below saying which form is your favorite of Elementalist Lux. Now, before we get into the particle changing effects, I've got to explain how Elementalist Lux works. So there is Lux, and then there is 10 different forms. You probably keep hearing Elementalist Lux has 10 different forms. Well, she starts off with this base form here, the base form of the light or just normal default base form. So as soon as you get into game, you will be this Lux skin. Every single game that you start, you will start with this skin. Now, this is the elemental form of light. As you can see down here above the champion portrait, it says your elemental form, which is elemental form light, and it shows you your elemental power. Now, to level up, what you have to do is increase that elemental power. The way you increase the elemental power is by hitting your spells on enemy champions, not auto attacks, not on minions. You have to hit spells on enemy champions and enemy champions only. If you hit those spells on enemy champions, you start to gain this elemental power, and once you get 100% elemental power, you then get to level up. Now, there are two different times at which you level up. The first time, as you can see, you have the avatar choice, which is water, earth, fire, and air. Everything was okay until the Fire Nation attacked, so you can choose one of these 4 elements. Then later on in the game, you need to get 100% power again, and you can choose another element. Now, thanks to our good friend, the Catacrocker, he's a Spanish League of Legends YouTuber. He made a graph showing the different frickin' elements and what they mean, because you have to combine elements together to make an element. So the first form is always light. The 4 forms that you get to choose are always earth, water, air, and fire, like the avatar. But after that, the 5 other forms, which are darkness, wind, ice, frickin' witch, and magma, those 5 different forms require you to combine 2 forms together. It's kind of effed up, but I'll show you later in the video. So first, I'm going to show you the particle effects for the base skin, which is the light skin, which both me and Bunu have, and then we're going to choose a different form each. So, boom, without further ado, auto attacks of the base form of Lux. I'll be doing the emotes and recalls later on in the game. Actually, I have to do the recall with every single skin because every time the recall changes. But damn, bro, there's so much to do. So here we go. Auto attacks are pretty standard. Just what you would expect from Star Guardian Lux, really. Just stars on the end of the auto attacks. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the passive and Q at the same time. So the binding is pretty lit, not gonna lie. Here we go. We've got the binding. And the bind does look amazing. It's kind of similar to what you get when you use the ultimate, and the passive mark is the same as the Assassin's Creed mark we talked about in the last video. So as you can see, as we zoom all the way in, that Assassin's Creed mark there, really hard to see. Maybe if I go into the mid lane and do it on these okay, let's do it on red buff. So as you can see, the Assassin's Creed mark there, that's the passive mark. Alright, W is the shield, and hey, red buff, chill, bro. The shield's looking pretty good. It looks very similar to... it looks very similar to Janna's shield with the Star Guardian Janna. I think they're using those effects where it's different colors at different points in the shield, but the shield does it looks beautiful. And once again, this is the light base skin. So everything is very just using like the base light colors, and then every form will build onto this. The E is looking absolutely amazing. It has sound effects and it builds up over time to finally pop at the end. And then you've got your passive mark, which when you activate the passive does a little bit extra damage. But the visual effects on this are really good. The way it swirls around and you can hear it goes pop. So that's really, really good. And let's test out the ultimate, which is very similar to the Q. So here we go. Oh, okay. Getting them plants. So we go, there's the binding, and then ultimate here. Boom. So the light ultimate just It still looks awesome. Shut up, phone. It still looks awesome. And yeah, you've got that AoE effect around the base where you... Anyway, without further ado, those are the light effects. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click this and upgrade to water. We're going to test out water, and Bunu's going to test out nature. Okay. You do nature. So there we go. We've got an animation effect where you, when you transform, you do have an animation effect. It's only a 2-second effect. It's nothing crazy. You can even use it while you're in combat. Once again, it's not going to change the stats. You're not going to do extra damage or anything like that. So the effect is kind of... it's irrelevant. It's not game changing. It's not game changing. So you can change it in the middle of a fight. Riot was really sure with this skin. Even though it is like a mini game, it doesn't F up the game. It's not pay to win. So remember that. So now we're going to test out the two different ability effects from nature and water. As you can see, the skin by itself looks amazing. I forgot to recall. Fuck, the skin by itself looks amazing. I've got water dripping down on my back, on my staff. I've got a floating water cape. And Bruno over here with nature, he's got leaves falling off him. And looks like a druid from World of Warcraft. I'd say water is one of the best forms. And before we forget, let's test out the recall.
Time to go with the flow.
So as you can see, water elements to it. So there's definitely water elements to it. I'll do a full recall at the end of this one. But yeah, definitely water elements to it. And as I evolved into water, I was actually already 86% in. Earth recall looking really good. As I evolved, I'm already 86% of the way through water. So I think every minute you get extra percentages. I think it is constantly ticking up. Anyway, let's do it. Let's start off with the auto attacks.
Crash against them.
So now I'm shooting little pellets of water. We've got little water effects, little splash effects when we hit him. And that's pretty cool. Now for the nature, you've got leaf effects. Leafy is here, baby. Alright, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Water effects on the auto attacks and nature and leaf effects for nature. Completely understandable and pretty cool, pretty cool. So even the auto attacks have changed. Alright, first off binding, here we go. Water binding. Oh, and it sends out a water drop. But the binding stays the same. That light sphere stays the same. Yep, and nature's sending out like the dirt ball. When if you noticed, it had dirt coming up. So let's see water again. Sending out a splash of water. You've got all the particle effects you would expect, raindrops and all that. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. And nature has a little dust trail coming up behind it, which I really like. Now let's check out the shield, because this one is... Slap me silly, mother trucker. That is amazing. And for nature, we've got a pretty nice shield with some earthy effects there, which I don't mind, but the water is just on another level at this point. That is just beautiful. Like, look at that. That is... Earth is pretty good too. I would say water definitely takes the cake. Now let's test out the spheres. Oh, we've got the water drops. We've got the water drops there exploding into a massive splash. Give me some water because I'm thirsty for that bitch. It looks like we've got a tornado here for nature. Boom, with a nice explosion. Those are quality. Those two are definitely quality. That is freaking awesome. And as you can see, the Assassin's Creed mark here shows some bubbles. It has bubbles and then it splashes when you proc it. So now it's time for the ultimate. Let's go. I'll do a combo here. Miss that. Miss that. Hit that. And here's the ultimate. Boom! Doing the hydro pump, just like I showed in the video. The frickin' hydro pump. It's practically Blastoise. And I think Bunu used his ultimate before. Alright, here we go, here we go. Boom! And that was really like, the nature skin had more of a yellow effect. I would have expected more greens, maybe more leaves, but it was very, very kind of reminiscent of Solar Beam. I was Hydro Pump, that was Solar Beam. So now I guess we should kill each other for death animation? Death animation? At the same time? Yeah. Kill at same time with E. We should kill each other at the same time with E. Yep, that would be good. We clever. Clever boy. Okay. Let's watch Bunu's first. Okay, there we go, there we go. He evaporates up, and I evaporate up too. So they both seem pretty similar, man. Disintegrating into a bunch of rainbows and floating up into the heavens. Okay, gotta show off the home guides here. Check it out. You ride on your wand. You ride out of base on your wand. Pretty fucking cool. I'm down for that. Alright, so now we're here. We've got our first stages of evolution. I went water, Bunu went nature. Now we've got another 4 evolutions to take place. Or 3, sorry. I can either go nature, fire, or air. So those are the 4 elements still stay the same, but depending on what element I get and combine with will make the final form. So I am water, and I'm going to use nature, and water plus nature becomes mystic. Bunu is nature, and he's going to use nature plus fire and become magma. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Water plus nature. Alright, well, Bunu, there we go. Here's magma. Nature plus fire, and he becomes magma. This is the final evolution of the game. He'll be using that for the rest of the game, and I am going to level up into a freaking fairy. Very reminiscent of that LeBlanc skin. Remember the fairy LeBlanc skin? Damn though, look at this. The final form, I am kawaii as fuck. I feel like with every skin Riot is making, they're adding like a little kawaii thing because they know it gets the sales. Anyway, I am kawaii as a mother trucker. Drop a like if you kawaii too, and let's check out the abilities. As you can see, elemental form mystic. Lux has mastered nature and water and transcended into a higher form. So, let's go for the recall here. Fuck! Did not mean to do that, but as you can see, the recall's nothing. It's nothing crazy, nothing insane. Just a nice quality recall. Which changes for each. So as you can see, I think the base recall is the same. You move around the same. It's just the particles change depending on which skin you're using. So there we go. Recalls are all right. Let's go into the auto attacks. So as the fairy kawaii LeBlanc, it's Lux. My auto attacks have got glitters, sparkles following them, and yeah, looking pretty cool. Let's see the magma effects now. So obviously shooting out fire as you would expect. These skins are pretty. These are the final forms, remember, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see even more crazy particle changing effects. So let's go for passive plus binding. Here we go, the binding, fairies jumping around, the Assassin's Creed mark pops and shows even more fairies. And with magma skin here, what do we got for magma skin? Ooh, a fireball. Damn, I like the magma skin. That's pretty dope. I mean, I've got fairies and shit, but ooh, the magma skin's nice. I mean, my wings are pretty cool. I got freaking wings, boys and girls. Mainly girls. I got wings. Damn. Damn, I like that. Alright, time for the shield. Oh, it is just kawaii on another level. I throw out butterflies. What does Bunu do? Magma. Ooh, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I mean, I've got butterflies, but you've got a magma shield. I'm not sure which one I like more. My kawaii instincts are kicking in. They're telling me, bro, Fresco, you want that. You want those butterflies. Alright, time for the E. Let's see. How does this one do? Alright, so butterflies in a vortex. The butterfly explosion, bro, it is deadly. It is deadly, alright? And the magma looking like Nasus, looking like Infernal Nasus. Skin is very reminiscent of Infernal Nasus. That E looked practically the same as Infernal Nasus. I like it, I like it, I like it. I love it, love it, love it. But oh, there's my binding. Alright, ultimate. Boom! Fairy power, bitch. Take some of that. And this magma one's gonna be cool. The magma one actually leaves a line in the ground because it's that powerful. So I would say the magma one is definitely the best, leaving a line, like a erect line on the ground. Yep. I think magma is probably the best skin we've seen so far. Obviously Lux, if you... Why did I pop the potion? Fairy Lux, obviously, if you want to be kawaii. Magma Lux, if you want to go for that hardcore shit. Alright. Let's get each other down, go for the death animations, which I think are going to be practically the same as last time. Just disintegrating into thin air. Oh, wait, I'm not going to die, am I? Alright, he disintegrates. He disintegrates and I don't die. Alright. Finish me off. Finish me off, chickens. I sacrificed myself and my fairy powers. And disintegrating as well. So, practically the same for the death animations. Let's go into another game. Farm to level 6. Farm the power. And I'll show you the two other bases, which is air and fire. And then the two other final forms, which is torment and shadow. And then we'll have one left, which is ice. So we actually need 3 games. Fuck. Alright, here we are, back at it again. It is now 5 AM. Me and Bunu are level 7. I've got 98% of elemental forms, so I need to hit one more ability. There we go, now we're at 100%, and we get to choose our next form. I'm gonna go for fire, because I'm definitely Fire Nation. I'm a bad bitch, and Bunu can go for air. So let's check it out. 3, 2, 1, the fire upgrade. Woo! She looking hot, okay, and she's even got a flame cape there.
No one.
Alright. Oh, that booty though. Alright. So I'm gonna be Zuko and Bunu's gonna be Aang. I mean, Zuko and Aang are like best friends, so that's kind of cool. Ooh, I really like the curved piece at the back there. That's really nice. Hey, I'm Jana. Yeah, practically looks like Jana. Really looks like Jana actually, but this fire one looks beautiful. That fucking ass though in those what? Oh, she's got the secretary look going on. She's got high heels going on. Whoa. Whoa. Anyway, enough fantasizing. So now we've got fire and air, the two other base forms. So obviously later on we're going to be upgrading them into the even bigger forms. As you can see, 0 elemental power so far. So let's get into it. Let's start with the auto attacks. Oh, let's start with the recall. Just check the recall out and yeah, see if fire's doing anything. So we've got a little bit of fire, a little bit of smoke, a little bit of a bushfire there, and okay. We'll have to do a full recall after. Here we've got young Aang. Young airbender. Oh my god, it would be so cool if for this recall, he jumped on the air ball. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, recall's looking alright. Recall's looking alright. Let's get these auto attacks off. Fiery auto attacks, slightly different to the ones with Magma Lux. Magma Lux was a bit more red. This is a bit more orangey. Fire kind of sun in the middle. And the air auto attacks are looking actually pretty cool. Those are one of the best auto attacks I think I've seen. I like the air auto attacks. They're like clouds. Alright, time for the binding and the passive. Boom, throwing out a fiery binding, which the bind is actually cool, the fire coming up, so that's not bad. And the air binding, oh, a little bit of a tornado. I respect both of them. Both of them are pretty strong right there. Alright, now time for the shield. I've got big hopes for this, and looking good, baby, looking good. Air shield, practically what I would expect, but the kind of mist surrounding that is really nice. I wasn't expecting the mist. That's kind of cool. Oh, look at that, like a fire shield. The mist around that is really nice. Alright, time for the E, the sphere. Okay, not as red as I expected, but we've got like almost like a Charmander's tail in the middle. Explodes like a bomb. Not bad at all. And the passive, the Assassin's Creed passive mark. Looking pretty cool. Tornado going on there. Okay, okay. I don't mind that. Oh, look at that fiery binding. And we're just going to shield ourselves up here. And yeah, I mean, for these two, I would say the shields are both just super nice. The air shield is really cool. I like the air effects more because fire is kind of like magma, like lava, you know, but a little bit different. But air is completely different. There is no other one that looks like air, so... Ooh! Excuse me. Damn, okay, okay. Squad goals. Alright, time for the ultimate here. Let's hit the fire binding, pop the shield on ourselves, hit the E on the ground, and 3, 2, 1, boom! The fire solar beam. No, that was like a fire cannon there, or flamethrower rather. Holy shit, we've only got 37 elemental power. Gonna need a lot more. Alright, alright, 38. We're getting 1% per ability. Okay. Alright, here's the combo, the air, the tornado. And the tornado ultimate, which is just dope. I'm loving it. I am loving it. So now we got to get these autos off. We'll do death animations anyway, because we've only got 40% elemental power, so it's gonna take a while, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on. Pussy. Alright. Death animation is the same on every skin. Just fading up. And yeah. Here we go. Let's see. Hey, little raptors. Little raptors. And yeah, fading up into the sky. Same thing. Not changing at all. Now, let's get another 50% elemental power. Oh, God. Alright, finally, after a solid 10 minutes of just spamming abilities on each other, we finally got enough elemental power to upgrade to the next level. By the way, each different form has its own unique voiceover lines. I am fire right now, and Lux kept saying bullshit like, oh, it's burning, and something burns, and fire, fire, fire. So, unique voiceover lines as well. Now, let's upgrade. Alright, I'm gonna go air and become lightning. Bunu can go nature and become shadow. 3, 2, 1, air. Let's do it. Woohoo! Down lightning, buddy. You go nature. Alright, let's see. This lightning looks dope. That actually looks like Thunder Fury. My pole looks like Thunder Fury, and ooh, the shadow, which is once again a weeb skin. It looks like with the ponytails coming out to the side, like bruh. Right, we know exactly what you're gonna do. Bunu Goth now. Alright, so let's check it out. Once again, these are the ultimate or final skins. I am Storm, and frickin' hell. Let's go through it. Let's start with the auto attacks. Boom. I've got lightning auto attacks. That's coming out my Thunder Fury, best blade of the Windseeker. Alright, and the skin's looking really good. Obviously, lightning is constantly crackling around me. God bless. Okay, I'm yawning cause it's 5:30 a.m. in the morning. Recoil's looking pretty good. A little bit more of a recoil there, actually. That recoil had a few more effects than the other one, because this is the final evolution. I have reached my final form. I am perfect cell. Alright. Somebody's goth. Alright, moving on to the binding and the passive. Oh, static binding. Plus a static shock when you auto attack. That's pretty nice. We've got a goth binding there, you know, a little bit dark, and a dark little auto attack, okay? That lightning binding though, lit as hell. Time for the shield. We've got a lightning shield surrounding us while sending out 2 lightning balls. Yes, sir. Yes. Alright, shadow shield looking pretty good. Yeah, okay, shields are looking pretty dope, as with all skins. All the shields have been looking amazing. This lightning shield is fucking cool, though. I like that. Alright, time to put down the sphere. Alright, so it's a combination of like a tornado plus lightning. Let's see the explosion. Alright, a little static explosion there. Oh. Alright, let's see. What have we got with darkness here? With darkness, we've got what looks like the black hole and an implosion, a black hole implosion. Woo! Damn, that explosion is really cool. Alright. I love the binding. I actually think the lightning is one of the coolest skins you can go on this. Time for the ultimate here. 3, 2, 1. Let's wait for the tower to go down. Come on, tower. And that lightning bolt ultimate has to be the coolest ult, I'd say. Either that or the magma or the hydro pump. The shadow is pretty cool too, like blasting you with shadow damage. But bruh, the lightning damage. The lightning is just so cool. It really is. I'd say these two are both top 3. Because like the darkness is so different to normal. And because the lightning is just so fun. I shouldn't be using dangerous game, man. I shouldn't be using dangerous game. 9 health this time. Every time. Pop! And we're going into heaven. Lightning skin is absolutely awesome. So now we need to do one last game where I show you the ice skin, which is air plus water, and I will show the taunts off in that as well. The taunts of the base skin. Oh god. Alright. So close to being done. Okay, here we are. 6 a.m. Final form is here. We are currently air. This is the ice form, the final form. If you do, let me make sure I get it right. If you do air plus water, you will get ice. So here we go. 3, 2, 1.
The cold suits me.
Boom.
Ice
And
cold
now we
is
have
not
the
an
final
insult.
ice form, which does look really great. Apart from the... Oh, my eyes itchy. Apart from the bowl cut she has, like, look at that bowl cut. Yeah, that's kind of weird. She's got the Assassin's Creed tiara on, and the whole back neck brace thing looks kind of cool. So let's go ahead and check out these abilities. And yeah, this took 21 minutes with 2 enemies both sitting there, letting me auto-attack them non-stop for 21 minutes. It still took 21 minutes. So we got 2 of them, so it wasn't just Bunu, it was 2 people. So I was doing twice as much damage in AoE, and they were just healing it up the whole time. But it still took 20 minutes because I don't think it matters how much you're hitting people. I think it's just, it takes 20 minutes each game. So it's not really about doing damage to people. You just automatically get it. Anyway, let's start off with the auto attacks. We got little icicle auto attacks here, baby. Little ice particles as we throw them. I think it's pretty cool. I think the auto attack's pretty cool. And each time you auto attack, a little bit of frost comes off you too. Every time you move, a little bit of frost. Alright, time for the binding.
Has destroyed a turret.
Ooh, the ice binding, the sound effect, the tick tick, the kind of little real tinny. Oh, frozen shield, you do not disappoint. The constant ice effects, like the frost, you know when it's really cold and you go and you appear, your breath appears, like that effect. I like that. It's constantly surrounding you, mist almost, or fog. Okay, so let's take a look at E now. E is looking really good. So is the shield, but E here, we've got a blizzard coming down, which is kind of nice, but when it explodes in that real icicle effect, I like that. We've always got 100% uptime on that. That really is beautiful. I really like that. The binding, you can't see the binding too much, but the E is definitely saving it here. Check that out. Alright, time for the ultimate, which will be just a massive blizzard. Boom. So a big storm, but for me, the E and W are the main ones on this. Alright, so as we are here on the base Lux skin, the light Lux, the default one, here's the taunts and emotes. Now each different skin has unique voiceover lines, whether it's fire, nature, wind, water, or the max evolutions like storm, shadow, fairy. They all have unique voiceover lines which talk about the form itself. And that is just a crazy amount of voiceover lines. I'm not going to get them for each skin, but I'm going to show you the base emotes because those change as well. So first off, here we go. Here's the taunt.
Strange alchemy fuels my... Damn it!
So as you can see, even though it changes in each different form, it mainly just changes colors. Yes, some of the voiceover lines change too, but even just the skin itself got new emotes.
Fair warning, I'm testing the limits of my powers today.
Alright, so taunt didn't really change much. Joke did. Here's dance. This changed a lot. She forms like 2 wisps to dance with her. Now this changes in each different form. You get different colors, which is really cool. And for laugh, she's being a little cutie patootie. Obviously, the recoil is practically the same. We've tried it with each form, and the recoil is pretty similar. She does the same dance movement. It just changes the particles. So now I'm gonna farm up for the last the last evolution. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Defend yourself.
So there it is, pimps and players. Every single form of Lux. If somebody wants to leave in the comment section below the timestamps for each form, that would be absolutely amazing. It is 6 a.m. right now. Please drop a like on this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to bring it in. There is an RP giveaway on this video. I didn't even say how much for Fuck it, new skin, new ultimate skin, $100 RP giveaway. To enter, just like the video, subscribe, and comment below telling me your favorite form. As I said, if somebody could comment below with the timestamps, I'll take those and put them in the description box below. I'm going to be doing a full gameplay a bit later with this skin as well. It is absolutely amazing. And this is the longest skin spotlight ever. I'm sorry if I don't seem too energetic with that. It's just because it's 6 AM. It's really tiring. I'm watching the presidential election going on. This is just a crazy night, so I guess I'll see you in the next video. I hope I showed you everything with Elemental Lux. This skin is awesome. If you want to see the 2 teaser and trailer videos that I made for Elementalist Lux, they'll be in the top right hand corner where the more cards are. Fuck it, throw the sub outro on. In the top right hand corner where it says more vids, there will be the Lux teasers. So go check out the vids up there if you want to see more. Subscribe to the channel like I said. Follow me on social media at Brofresco. Bell Bros, bring it in, Bell Bros. I'll see you in the comments section below. Hey, at the top of the comments, your Snapchat, all that good stuff. Apart from that, thank you if you made it all the way through. I hope you're psyched for this skin. And peace on the streets. I am so tired. What the fuck am I doing?